What's going on, everyone? So if you have a Chevy truck with this body style, and you know already what I'm going to say, most likely, whenever you put your high beams on, your low beams go off, and that's one of the most annoying things about these trucks. I know people say you can come in here and cut and splice and ground wires. I did it on a different truck, not doing it on this truck. But there is a guy that makes these boards, and today I'm going to be doing a video on how to install it, and there will be a link to this part and his website and all that in the description below. So let's go ahead. I already popped the hood, obviously, so let's pop the fuse box lid off, and let me get everything else set up. But I'm going to be doing it right along with y'all because, you know, I've never done this before. This is the first time ever doing it, as you can see. Never done it before. So y'all be learning along with me. And now let's get the tools. I just wanted to show y'all this first. So this is everything that it says: drill, drill bit, knife, needle nose plier. In the instructions, where is it at? Somewhere around here was talking about using a step bit, which I have, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be using that or not. We will see as it happens, but I got a set of drill bits, which I think has 3/6, or what do I need? Yeah, 3/16 in it. Should. Yeah, right? Yeah, okay. It's got 3/16. Okay. So, first thing it says to do is to take out remove the headlight relay, DRL relay, and fog relay. So that's going to be this one. Oh, my bad. And then your headlight relay is going to be this one. Fog relay. Whoa, hold on. I don't have one. I do not have a fog light relay because I don't have fog lights. So I don't have that. That's okay. And let's see what else. That's it. Okay. So the DLR relay and the headlight relay is the only ones I have to take out. You might have to take out the fog light relay, which is right there, and it would be, let's see, 30, and the 15 is right here. So your fog light relay would be right here. Okay, next step is to lay the board down on the fuse box. Careful to align the two pins. Blah, 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 blah. You can read it and see. So let's go ahead and take this out very carefully. I might have to sit y'all down for a minute. So in the bag, you get the board, this wire, and a fuse, and I believe those are pins. I don't know. But yeah, this is everything you get in that little bag. So now what we have to do is to lay this board down just like this, pretty much where we just took everything off of. Just like that. Lines up with these two 15-amp fuses and all of that good mess. Let's make sure, and that 20-amp fuse right there, it lines up with that 20-amp fuse. Oh, and what was that, a 10? Looks like a 10. And then, let's see, loosely install the fog relay and headlight relay to align the board. Right here. Okay. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. Now, if you had to take this board back off, you have to be careful not to break it. I'm taking this back off because I don't know if it's, yeah, okay, it's what I, okay, yeah. So, just, I didn't press it down, it just kind of just fell into place there. This is on the upper right side of the board. You will see a square hole in the board with nothing in it. You need to drill this hole in the fuse box plastic with a 1/4 inch drill bit. This is the only heavy duty path to ground. If you want to read it, you can pause the video and read it. But I've already read this over half a dozen times, it feels like. But let's go ahead and drill this through, which I know this might look intimidating, but I promise you this is going to be nothing. As long as you have, you know, all of this up here, you can do it easy. So let's go ahead and do the next step, and I'll get back with y'all. So while you have the board laid down, I took mine off because I was about to take it off, but the square that it's referring to is up here in this corner, right there. I've already drilled it, which I'm going to take this off and drill the rest of the way because I don't want to mess that board up. But let me do that and I'll get right back to y'all. So I was able to get the hole drilled, and you know, I know it's only instructions to kind of get a square feel to it, but as long as it's big enough to get this in there, and once you get in there, you can feel it. You can feel it go on to the connector. Just whenever you're drilling this beforehand, just be oh, my case fell off. Just be really careful because this plastic is really thin. So you will drill through this really easily if you're not careful. I'm trying to get a light in there so you can see where maybe, yeah, you can see the connector sticking up right there. Just be really careful when drilling it. And I did everything with this little screwdriver and this cheapo box knife that barely even had a tip, but I know I could break it off. Oh, there went the instructions. Let me get them. So now that I have the instructions back, let's see here. What's the next step? Drill. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, even says not necessary. Let's see. Now you will notice 2 pins on the bottom of the board and the empty slots they slide into. We need to access the terminals in this spot. Including your kit is 2 double female terminals. These terminals are the exact same terminal the factory uses in your fuse box. However, we don't want to spend hours taking the fuse box apart to put them in internally. Okay, if you do, you can keep reading. Okay, so I realized what the instructions were talking about. Let me not lose them. So included is these pins, and they are supposed to go in right there below that 15 amp fuse. There are terminals there. Let's see if I can't get a light in there for you to see. Yeah, you can see them now. But there's not enough room just to take these and to just, you know, push them in there. So you do have to drill just a little small bit, just getting those 4 tabs, those 2 and those 2 out of the way, and then they'll just slip on there. Also, in the instructions, it says you can use a knife to drill these out or to open those up, or you can use a drill bit, which I'm fixing to do. You know, it's under your fuse box. You're not really damaging anything. You're not drilling into, you know, your main, anything inside wire-wise. But like I said, in the instructions say you do have to be extremely careful when drilling these. And also, the drill bit for these are going to be a 3/16. Okay, so I thought I was doing something wrong there for a minute. But once you get them drilled out, like I said, he gives you the, hold on. He gives you the 2 terminals that slide in there. Once you slide them on there, they're going to be kind of hard. So what I did was I made sure, well, first I made sure that the 2 pins were on the terminals. And I just took these needle nose and I just pushed them on. And you'll feel them, they'll click, and you know, they won't come off. Once they're on, they're on. Okay, guys, so once you get done doing that, you want to take your board and go ahead and slide it in. And these two terminals that you just put in down here at the bottom, these two, want to go ahead and just push them on. And now be careful, don't get in too of a rush. Don't get too excited. I think I've already messed something up here. Something didn't feel right when it was going on. Okay, no, they're all lined up. Everything's good. There we go. Let's make sure everything's seated into place. Yep, that looks pretty good. And then this pigtail is also included. And this side clips onto here, which I'm not sure if it really matters on how this is faced. Actually, let me double check and make sure this doesn't go. It can't go in there. Okay. So, yeah, let's find a good way to put this on. Okay, so I was able to get it on. It's just a little firm. And it goes on. Also, it does not bottom out. So if yours doesn't bottom out, don't worry. It's good. And when you go to plug this connector in, be real careful and look, get you a light and look down in the hole. Let's see. Look down in the hole and line it up first and kind of get yourself a good idea of where your pin is. And I got a good idea what mine is. Hopefully, we're going to ride with that and see. Easy, simple. I'm not sure how long this has been. It's been less than 30, 45 minutes. Quick, easy, Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning job, Saturday morning, whatever. Let's see. That's plugged in. Also, it has an included fuse, 15 amp, that I believe you plug in right here. If not, my truck's going to explode. Oh, no, I'm just kidding, y'all. Everything's good to go. So now we just install this fuse. I'm not even sure where this fuse went. Hold on. Okay, guys, now just install your relay back. 15 amp fuse over there. And since I don't have the fog light relay, mine just snaps in right there. And let's see what it looks like. High beams on, guys. Look at that. Both of them are still on. None of them. Look at there. I'm going to be able to see much better at night. Good deal. Okay, now let's put our cover back on and clean up all our mess. If I can just get my stuff back in my pocket. Also, this is just kind of something I do. You know, just want to make sure everything's good to go. And I'm not going to catch my truck on fire, which I promise you you're not. It's really nice though. Both of them are on high beams. Nice. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this install, go ahead and drop a like and comment. Also, the board I just installed is in the description below. Is a link. Shout out to the guy for sending this out for me to do this on. Very pleased with it. Very pleased with how it turned out and all that good stuff. Yeah, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next video.